Hey guys, it's me, it's Tony Johal. So let me ask you a question. Is it springtime or is it July? There's a good question for you. And the reason I asked that question is because yesterday, the Kitchener-Waterloo Association of Realtors put out the recent statistics. So last month we talked about, for the first time, the average sale price in the region, it went over 600,000. Well, the average sale price in Kitchener-Waterloo just this past July now was 639,000. So for the second consecutive month, we're over 600, not just barely, but by quite a bit. Here's another fact. We basically have learned that the average detached home in Kitchener-Waterloo right now is 745,000. It's a lot of money. I mean, I've been selling real estate for 15 years and didn't really think it was going to ever push to that level, but I mean, here we are, 745,000 for a detached home. There's a number of reasons why the market continues to push. I'm not here to talk about economic drivers and things like that, but just a few things that maybe are worth talking about right now. We are in a very heavy seller's market right now. There are multiple offers and bidding wars going on basically across all price points, whether it's the entry-level homes, whether it's the mid-level homes, or even in some cases high-end homes are getting multiple offers too. So a couple of things that you got to keep in mind. What is creating this demand? Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that COVID basically paused April, paused May, and then things just things came back to life in a big way in June. So, I like to put it this way. We're running about 60 days behind. We are right now in spring market. July has saw a 25% increase in over a traditional July, which is not normal. The 25% increase that we see is reflective of perhaps a May or a June, so that's why I'm thinking we're running about 60 days behind. Spring market was just paused, delayed slightly because people did not want to go out there looking at homes. Sellers were reluctant to put their homes on the market. So three big factors for me, the reason why we're seeing this pent-up demand right now is, number one, we're getting that back-to-school shopper that you normally get in the springtime. Number two, the people who were actively looking before, they just didn't have a whole lot of inventory to pick from, because even though they were out looking for homes and shopping for homes, the fact of the matter is there just weren't a lot of houses out there for them to pick from, because a lot of sellers were either withdrawing their listing or choosing not to put their home on the market. That's another reason. And then the next reason is just that typical pent-up demand that we get in the springtime. People don't like moving in the winter. They prefer to move in the springtime. And for a lot of people who were waiting in the winter for the spring to come up, as soon as it was kind of ready to get out there to look at houses, COVID hit at the end of March, and that just basically delayed their plans. So we're seeing a return of those people back to the market. So that's just an overview of what we're seeing in the market right now. Still very heavily in favor of sellers. I've talked about the reasons why. Who knows how long this is going to continue on for. At this point, we're entering into a market that we've never really seen before. Right now, buyers are finding it difficult to get into houses. They're competing on everything. Prices are getting very high. Sellers are getting more money than probably what they would have expected, given the fact that, coming into a pandemic year, they probably would have thought the real estate value would have went down, but it hasn't. We are getting constantly people coming to Waterloo region, and there is still a general shortage of housing. So anyways, that's a quick update. What's going on in the market right now? Very strong July for homeowners. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 519-650-5800. And until next time, we'll see you.